I've been wanting to watch this video about this dude or woman. I've been wanting to watch this for a minute, so this is what we go tap into.
How long has baby been gone?
All I know is the caption says, "Kyle opened mom's freezer and immediately arrest her." I heard baby.
3 months. 3 months? Mm-hmm.
I heard baby, so I'm assuming that they found this baby in the freezer. Lock that bitch up. Immediately.
No, none of that. No,
Ain't gonna lie, if anything happened to your baby and you don't get justice immediately, yeah, so you need to be locked up just as long as whoever did it. I ain't gonna hold you.
I want to punch this.
What happened?
What are you confessing to?
What'd you confess to? What you do?
This why I can't be a cop. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a cop and I seen some shit like this, if I see your baby in a fridge, so you finna get your ass beat. Like, no bullshit, you finna get your ass beat. Like, I don't give a fuck if I lose my job.
This kid's gonna be up for life.
When officers receive reports of a
That shit is
3-year-old boy
crazy.
who hasn't been
Motherfuckers don't
seen in
care.
over 3 months, they rush to perform a welfare check at the mother's home. What follows next is a bone-chilling confession and a horrifying discovery that demands answers. As investigators dig deeper, they find themselves confronting a reality far darker than they could have ever imagined.
I ain't gonna lie, the only thing that I'm just gonna say is like the whole beginning of this video kinda like it took away from the video, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I mean we already know what happens now. They shouldn't have showed nothing. They should have just left it at what did you do?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. In the city of Detroit, Michigan, on June 24, 2022, dispatchers in Wayne County receive a 911 call from Child Protective Services.
I got a complaint that a mother reported to her family that one of her children was given away at the hospital.
What?
The same mother told a neighbor that her family members had the children. Well, the family members went to the house and confronted the mother, and she will not give up the information where the child is, and there's a concern that the child is actually dead.
How old is the child?
3 years old.
You what? How do you go 3 years into this baby's life and then decide to take this baby's life away? Like, what was the point in having your child in the first place? You shouldn't have had your child in the first place. You go 3 years and then decide you want to take that baby? Nah, that's some sick shit. Well, taking your own baby life in the first
Officers
place is
arrived
sick
at
as
the
hell.
home
Though.
of 31-year-old Azurdi France, where her conflicting answers regarding the whereabouts of the 3-year-old boy begin to raise serious concerns.
What's your son's name? Chase Allen. How old is he? 3. Okay, where is
That shit.
What's the next?
But how was your baby given away at the hospital? What does that mean? Your baby got given away at the hospital and he's 3?
I gave my old friend, a friend of mine.
Okay, where does she live?
That information is in my iPhone.
Do you have your phone?
No.
You know
What
where
is she talking to? Is she talking through the window?
Where's the
Go
phone?
get it.
It's not here.
Where's the phone?
This
It's
bitch.
broken. The only phone I have is
So,
What? What? You can even come up with a straight lie. You say it's not here, then you say it's broken. Then you say the information is not here, then you make up a lie and say that it's broken. Bro, you gotta keep up a consistent lie. Say it got stole or something.
not here, it's broken.
You gotta say it got
Is it
stolen.
broke or is it just not here? Or is it both?
No, it's not here.
How long has baby been here?
What?
3 months.
3 months?
Mm-hmm.
So
I would've
has
broke-
baby
I would've
been
kicked her
here
door
for
in.
3 months?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I asked family members to get him because I just had a baby and he's blind and he needs special attention. And she stepped in to help us.
Okay, where does she live at?
I'm not sure. So you gave your baby to somebody that you don't,
Oh
you
my
don't know
God.
her whereabouts, you don't know where she lives, you don't know her phone number, no, you don't know none of that. No. Okay, can
These
we
are
come
the type
in
of
and make sure
motherfuckers you
she's
gotta
not in
lock
the
up
house?
instantly.
And
Like
you
not
have
even
the
give them a
telephone?
chance.
Well, I'm asking you permission. Can we come in and
You
check
gotta
this
get them a
house
death
for this
sentence,
child?
bro.
Things take a sudden and
You gotta
unexpected
give her
turn when
kids to
Azurdi steps
somebody
outside.
healthy. This is
Okay,
crazy.
I confess.
What? What are you confessing to?
What'd you confess to?
Thank God.
What you do? Can I talk to you in private, please?
No. What the fuck? No.
As Azurdi
What
is
do you
handcuffed
mean?
and led away, other officers step in to speak with the children, whose ages range from just 2 months to 9 years old.
How many of you are here? Four. Four.
Yeah.
Oh, and my baby sister too. And your baby sister 5? You guys, where's your brother at? Can you tell me? It's okay.
Is he in the house?
I can't remember anything.
Right.
You can't remember anything? Do you remember like the last time you saw him? You're not in trouble. Is he inside?
Your mom's gonna be okay.
She's not.
She doesn't know what you're telling us right now. Is he inside the house? Just shake your head no or yes. Yeah.
Can you show me? Yeah. Okay.
What?
Somebody can show me.
What? Dog, if these kids know what happened to their brother, if these kids know, you gotta lock this bitch up, throw the key so far up her ass, she can cough that bitch out.
Officers follow the 9-year-old girl into the home, unaware
Bro,
of the grim
what?
discoveries awaiting them inside. Meanwhile,
What?
Azurdi makes a chilling confession about the missing boy.
I get my shoes. Go get you some shoes. Go get you some shoes. I'm scared. Don't.
Bitch.
Listen. It was it. We got it. Listen.
Nah, dog. If it was an accident, you wouldn't have did that, bro.
Malnutrition and I was scared to take food.
Okay. Where is he?
In the basement in the fridge. I was scared.
What the fuck?
Okay, have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Okay. You said he's where?
I'm nervous.
Where's the baby? You said he in the basement and refrigerator.
Yes. I'm nervous.
When did he pass away? How long ago?
In March. The end of March.
Damn.
He was
Oh yeah, that's 3 months.
malnutrition and I didn't want to take him.
Okay.
If you, I'm sorry, like being malnutrition, that just means you're not getting fed good, right? I may be tweaking. Let me not even speak on it.
Put your
Let
foot
me
in the
not
car.
even
We
speak
get you
on
some
it.
shoes. Let me get some.
One
Let me
officer
not even
quickly
speak on it.
races inside to tell the others, but nothing could prepare them for the horrifying discovery waiting downstairs.
Detroit police.
Detroit police.
The little girl told me to.
Detroit police. If you're down here, say something. Detroit police. You guys don't want to see them though.
Yes, I know.
I'm gonna guess it's in the bag. I don't have those.
I don't either.
That?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could you do it to your own baby, bro?
The officers closely examine what appears to be a plaid-colored laundry bag and make a devastating confirmation.
Yeah. That's human.
Oh my god, doing it to your own baby is crazy, bro.
You want?
Yeah, I got you.
It's
That shit's sick, bro.
Confirmed.
Yeah. The skeleton remains. You don't have to look if you don't want.
I'm a look.
Bruh, I would have shot that bitch right there. And bro, but like, you can't even give a kid like a proper burial and shit, bro. Like, you gotta take that shit on the chin and let your kid at least go up, like, you know, respectfully, bro. That shit is crazy.
I smell it.
That shit
If you want me
is.
to pull it back, I can.
That's good enough for me.
Outside, Azurdi offers a harrowing explanation.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I didn't beat him. I didn't. He was malnutrition, and I didn't know who to call.
Anybody. Literally anybody.
Though this is the second time Azurdi has claimed Chase's death was caused by malnutrition, she would
Literally
later change her
anybody.
story during her interrogation
Oh, yep.
and reveal a more gut-wrenching truth.
I'm
GG.
not trying to sound like a or anything, but
GG.
I can't talk about anything. I can't talk about the case. The detectives are
GG.
en route, and they'll go from there.
You cooked.
Where will my kids go?
Ooh, long ago.
CPS is coming out.
No.
What do you mean?
Family.
What do you mean? No, they're literally in better hands than where you are. You killed one of your kids. Why would you want? Literally anybody is better than you.
Get them.
Anybody is better than you.
I can't speak. I don't know.
Please.
All I can tell you is that's what's happening.
They're on the way.
CPS area, yeah.
Oh my God. No, please. They have family.
Officers now turn their focus to the safety of the remaining children. Upon
Is that a
further
cage?
inspection, they learn the house is crawling in roaches.
Oh,
And
what?
there's no running water or food in the
What?
kitchen. In the living room, officers quickly locate the 2-month-old in a baby swing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the milk's just spilling there. Hopefully she stays asleep.
Oh my
With the
God.
exception
This
of
is
the eldest
bogus
9-year-old
as
girl and the
fuck.
infant, the other children aren't wearing any clothing.
Is that your little brother? Where's his clothes at? Does he have clothes?
Yeah, he is.
Where at? You want to show me? She's just grabbing clothes.
Oh, man, you gotta
Where do you
lock
sleep
this
at?
bitch up for life.
In this one?
No, this one.
You sleep in here? Okay.
Am I tweaking? Is that a cage? I think that's a cage. What the fuck? That's a cage?
While one
Is it a
officer looks after
cage?
the baby, the other children are escorted safely to the back of a police cruiser.
Or am I tweaking?
Come on, guys. You guys want some candy?
It's crazy
Yeah,
that there's
want some
people like that
water?
out in the world, bro.
We only got one bottle. You have to pass it around, okay? It's flavored.
That's
You guys like hot
this
fries?
shorty. She killed herself. I don't know exactly what happened. She's saying that she was malnutrition. Well, at first she was saying that the baby was missing, but then she switched it up to saying that the baby was malnutrition. He was 3 years old. They found him in a dirty laundry bag in the basement of a crib. They got roaches, no beds, nothing, like just a blow-up mattress. And she's like saying this baby malnutrition. 2 of the kids ain't got no clothes on. The other kids know that they baby brother's down there dead. Like, this is, I ain't gonna lie, this is disgusting, bro.
The children are given a cell phone, which they use to watch a movie while officers outside grapple with the unthinkable
This is
tragedy.
crazy, bro.
$10 so that kid starved to death.
Get it.
I ain't gonna lie, I bet no, that is crazy.
She's ignorant.
Holy.
Tough for life.
That's even crazier. Your baby died and then you had another baby on top of that. Like, what? You were pregnant with a baby, and before that baby was born, you let your other kid die. That shit is sick.
The floor?
That's, yeah.
That's all I needed.
Well, I seen the bag. You could see the head shape and then the bottom of it.
How you have to put them in a freezer that don't even work?
I think it was a fridge. Like
I couldn't be a cop, bro, because if I seen some shit like this, bro,
It's been 3 months, right? Is what she
I
initially
wouldn't.
said.
Oh my god, she would be gone. I would let the whole clip ride, bro.
So she can't really claim.
You can tell it's because I'm malnourished as
Yeah, they were very skinny. I asked them which room they were sleeping in, the one that I couldn't even open the door. It just reeks of pee
starvation, probably.
in a bag. But I was trying to figure out what we're doing with these kids to get them off scene.
As more reinforcements arrive at the scene, curious neighbors gather outside, watching the situation unfold.
Do my neighbors have to know? Do my neighbors?
Man, listen, you're asking me a lot of questions.
You don't have no right to know. Like, bro, they should.
I apologize.
No, we got you. We gotta tie her to a stake and stone this bitch, and then burn it. That's the only way. Put her on public display. Put her on a stake. Stone her to death. Burn that bitch.
Right
Actually,
now,
stone her
we don't
half
know
to
what's
death,
going on
then
yet.
burn the rest of
When
that
we find
shit.
out what's going on, we'll let you know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Like,
I'm gonna punch
gang.
it in the face. In reality.
What we signed up for, buddy?
And now she's all worried about it. Stupid cunt.
Officers contact Child
Ah,
Protective
boy.
Services, who begin making their way to the scene to assess the
I was on
children
there, but I
and
probably
locate
would
a
have ran
safe
in
place
the
for them
cop
to
car
go.
and punched her
Before
ass
they
and ran.
arrive, the 2-month-old baby wakes up hungry, and the officers face a nauseating dilemma.
And there's no clean bottles.
Just grab it from the water and shake it out and do whatever.
Like, having a kid after you just let your baby die is crazy, bro. Like roaches and shit, bro.
I just have to
Look at the
set
crib.
one out.
Look at the crib. That crib is crazy.
No milk in there.
Oh my god. Then the milk is moldy?
She was working on a bottle. Yeah, it was moldy. I was like,
She gave her She gave her 2-year-old, 2-month-old baby moldy milk. Moldy milk, gang. Moldy milk.
I was assuming it was before walking down the street. Yeah, it was. I opened it and it hit me in the face.
Meanwhile, Azure D has yet another question for officers.
I'm not sure. Shoot,
No.
let me take you so I can flirt with the girl from homicide.
What?
Nah, you're fine. You don't need it.
I'm getting charged for homicide.
No, I said, hopefully we take you so I can go flirt with the girl from homicide.
Another problem arises inside the house as officers attempt to locate diapers for one of the younger children.
The 9-year-old said that's their bedroom, so I don't know if there's a diaper in there.
That looks like a cage. What is that? Is that a bunk bed? Oh, it's a bunk
I
bed.
don't see any either.
Man, give me a gas mask. I couldn't go in there without a gas mask.
Like I said, get the one out there right away so the child's in single fill.
Yeah.
And maybe the best we can do.
Outside, members of the Detroit Fire Department arrive on scene and attempt to get up to speed on the situation.
I'm gonna go downstairs and see what the deal is.
It's decomposed, so.
Decomposed?
Hey, y'all don't trip up the baby. Okay. Just because of the circumstances.
Well, it's still covered up though with the
bag. That's
Yeah.
fine. I just want to leave everything the way it was when they first got.
All right.
I changed my mind. I'm no longer going inside.
When Child Protective Services finally arrive, they determine that the children must go to the local hospital for a thorough examination while they attempt to reach
Hell
family
yeah,
members by
yo,
phone.
what? Y'all got
I have a question. How many of you have ridden in an ambulance before? Yeah.
They did not. Bro, don't ask me no shit like
And
that.
Make sure everybody's okay. How about that?
With the children
Don't ask me
safely
no
on
shit
their
like
way to
that,
the
bro.
hospital, Azure D is taken to the police station for an interrogation, where investigators confront her with the question of whether or not she physically harmed Chase. Her response is nothing short of heartbreaking.
never hit him.
What? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I did. Yeah.
When?
Well, I ain't see what she said.
Short of heartbreaking.
Never hit him.
What? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I did.
I'm not gonna lie. You better not lie. I ain't gonna lie. Whether you lie or not now, you probably finna go to jail for life or get like 20, 30 years. You need life. You need the death sentence.
I don't want to be in trouble.
You're in trouble.
I was frustrated. I did hit him
When?
a couple times.
When?
It was a couple times.
Why?
I was frustrated and I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to.
But this is the time
That shit sick as hell.
to say what happened.
That shit sick as hell.
He wouldn't eat, and I just took it overboard.
What you do?
I started hitting him, and then I kicked him one time. That was it.
Where you kick him at?
I think in his chest.
Okay. What happened after you kicked him in his chest?
He laid down, and I went to go check on him, and he was okay. But the next morning, he didn't. I tried to feed him, he didn't get
These
up.
Facebook statuses is
Do you
crazy.
think you ultimately killed?
No, I don't think I could have, but I don't think.
You don't think abusing him all those months did something to him?
Yes.
You don't think kicking him in the chest that day did something to him? That's a yes?
Yes.
All right.
While we haven't been able to confirm with records, several news outlets reported that Chase suffered multiple skull fractures.
Damn.
On June 27, 3 days following the discovery of his remains, Azure D entered a plea of not guilty to charges of felony murder, first-degree child abuse, torture, and concealing the death of an individual. While awaiting trial behind bars at the Wayne County Jail, she discusses the future of her case with an unknown male.
I'm going to trial in January.
What type of court date is on the block?
for me to take the lie detector test.
But they want to ask him about the test.
About how he got that knot on his head. They want to see if I did or not. But I know I ain't guilty, so.
Bro, stop. You just admitted to kicking your child in the chest, bro. You just admitted to kicking him in the
She
chest.
delivers a jaw-dropping statement while speaking with an unknown woman.
I had the baby yesterday. Oh, you already had the baby? Yeah, I was in there since Friday. Oh, damn. She was born 8:04 yesterday. You had a girl, did you? Yeah, she's 10 pounds. So what's her name and come and get her? I don't know. They didn't even. As soon as I pushed her out, they took her. They asked for my auntie number, and that was it.
Lamont G. She had a 2-month-old, then had another baby right after that. I ain't never in my life seen no shit like this, bro. You gotta break her jaw. You gotta knock her motherfucking head off. You gotta knock her head off.
However, we haven't been able to confirm through records that Azure D gave birth to a 7th child while in jail. On July 12, 2024, 31-year-old Azure D. France changed her plea to guilty for the charge of second-degree murder, while all other charges were dismissed. She was sentenced to 35 to 60 years, with
Why were the others
767
dismissed?
days credited for
plea.
time served. She's currently incarcerated at the Michigan Department of Corrections. While the current status of Azure D's children is unknown, a GoFundMe created by Chase's grandmother raised over $8,000 for funeral expenses and the ongoing care of his surviving siblings.
How many years we been together?
I ain't gonna lie, that was just like the most heartbreaking video I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, out of all the videos I don't watch on this channel, bro, that was, you killed your kid while pregnant with another kid just probably a month before. You got other kids walking around naked, no clothes. They know they sibling is dead in the basement. Y'all, hey, she got to be stoned to death. She got to be stoned to death. I'm not gonna lie.